Yeah, man. So we in here with my motherfucking man and my other man, Little Clayway, the
Man,
Baltimore.
I'm with you, Mark. Man,
Hey, man, it's good to see you, man. Uh, I've been looking forward to this for a
likewise,
long time. I told you I wanted to interview you.
likewise.
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah,
You
man.
like the you
It's a
like the
pleasure.
you like the movie life, right?
I mean, yeah, it's a different avenue. You know what I'm saying?
Y-
Dibble and dabble in something different. It's all entertainment, so it's a blessing that I was able to venture out to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I know you've been in a couple movies, a few movies. When you first did that shit, like, was you nervous from rapping and taking it to that?
Hell yeah, man. I thought like, you know, being in the streets, man. You got a mindset. I mean, especially back then in '04, that's when we first did Charm City. Shout out to Derek Prince. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But you got a mindset of that, like, you're going to be corny. Like, everything is, when you young, man, everything is so serious. Like, you don't want to look like a clown. Nothing can't be, like, imperfect. So I was just like, man, when this movie come out, man, the streets gonna look at me like a clown. You know what I'm saying?
Because you was acting, you was
And I,
doing something different. That's how you felt.
yeah, yeah, cause I was acting. You know what I'm saying? But I actually got the opposite response. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And and that's, you know, I always say spectators never know the game. You know what I'm saying? Only the people that's in the game know it inside out. So when you spectating, you just got an opinion of what you think it's going to be or how it's going to be. And at the time, that's what I was. I was a spectator. Even though I just filmed it, I still don't understand what's going to come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when it came out, it was a total opposite. Like, people embraced it, and I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
the best listeners, the best learners, man. Like, or as we say, the best listeners is the best hustlers. So I started taking heed when he's like, man, you might want to, try that acting thing out, man. You pretty good. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And you see people give you good responses from it. It's like, okay, you can't be wrong because I'm actually experiencing it and seeing it now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. 16 years. 16 years ago is when you started the acting, right? 2004.
You say what? 2004. Yeah, that's when we filmed Charm City.
Tough. Tough. And my homeboys
Yeah,
was in that movie.
yeah.
Shout out to Quam and shout out to Quill. I remember that. I
Shout out to
remember that.
Rome. Shout out to O. A lot of people was in it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
It's an independent film. You know what I'm saying? We did it on that own. And which I love that, right? I don't in the game. I don't like asking Hollywood for shit. I don't like asking nobody for nothing. To be honest, I'd
Right.
rather do it myself, put it out. And as you know, when you go ahead and create the blueprint, then that's when they buy into it. A lot of times they'll never buy into your vision until you show them your vision. Most people not even gonna understand your vision until you lay it out on the table. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, it was an independent film. I mean, when you look back now, the quality ain't the best and everything, but when you go from Unplugged, which is out now, you see the growth. Even though we still did that on our own, and it's an independent film, you see growth in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Um. Can we get that? Are we doing a clip from the movie or the trailer?
Take your pick,
Okay.
whatever you want to do, man.
All right.
Hey,
Um.
man, and I gotta say this, man. Congratulations on your new show, man. You know what I'm saying? Much success to you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Cause you know you really hollered at
Yeah,
me.
man.
and you always been that type of guy. Like, and most people not like that for real. So I genuinely appreciate you, man.
Hey man, got a lot of respect for you. People don't even know that you part of the legendary group LMS, man. Always got to put that out. I was listening to y'all back in the day before I knew you, so you know.
Oh
Definitely
man,
gotta give you some props on that.
I appreciate it, brother. Likewise, I told you, man. My homeboy bought the representative.
My first album.
We bought that shit.
Appreciate
We
that.
bought that
Yeah,
shit
man.
together. Yeah, man.
Oh shit. That's what's
So
up, man. That's what's up.
so on the show, I want to give these niggas a history lesson, right? That's really a goal of
Okay.
mine. I wanna give these niggas a history lesson about Baltimore music, from the era that I came up in. So
Okay.
what I want to do, come on, y'all. All right. So what I want to do is I want to talk about the vision and where it started, because like niggas don't know how long you've really been on your grind. They might have heard Clayboy on 92Q for the first time, you know what I mean? And they don't know like
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
much work a nigga put in, how long it took, how much grind it took, you know what I mean? Because as far as people I know, I can't say that I know anybody personally that put more work into it than you.
Yeah, man. It's been a blessing and it's been a long run, man. I mean, you know, at the time, like when they started hearing me on 92Q, I always felt like they looked at me as a drug dealer trying to rap, right? But it was always the total opposite. You know what I'm saying? It's just they didn't know that this, you know, I produced. My man Mellow P, Jamello, I produced his first album. I worked with him many years. You know what I'm saying? I did beats. My man D Money, who he came down to the A, y'all be hollering at him in a minute. You know what
Indeed.
I'm saying? I produced, you know, and I was actually doing mixtapes before they was called mixtapes, before mixtapes came out. Like I was in my grandmother's basement putting it together. And thanks to people like Cam Jam, you know what I mean, Michael Moses, my man King, Mellow P, Jamello, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, I worked with them guys over the years and I learned a lot. They invested in me. And, you know, I wobbled a little and started dibbling and dabbling in the streets. But my passion was always hip hop. You know, I mean, I was into the Fat Boys, Run DMC, LL Cool J, MC Shan, Rakim. I come from that era. You know what I'm saying? It's just when it got popular, when people seen the money and it was the money grab, that's when everybody, you know, I was doing it when it wasn't cool to do it. Like, you better not say you a rapper from B-More.
Uh,
Like, niggas don't rap in B-More. That's a New York thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, but the love of it, it just kept me into it. And I always knew I wanted to do it, but you know, growing, you gotta grow, man. You know, you get older, you experience life, you get into females, you want money in your pocket, and you wobble. But I always knew I wanted to come back to making music and like Cam Jam, like I said, I learned a lot from him. I didn't listen back then. So I would jump down, but then when I got older and more mature, I realized some of the stuff he taught me, he was telling the truth. And you know, I remember the things he taught me and said, and so I was like, well, look, man, I'm gonna do it on my own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing, man. You know, since way back. And I gotta say this, man. You know. God maneuvered me through my talent because, you know, it took me to a lot of different places. I met a lot of people, got a lot of good friends around me. You know what I'm saying? And it kept me. I felt me out of prison as well because it's the one thing that I did that a lot of guys around me that went to prison didn't do. I mean, they was good dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got a lot of my homies caught up in that 90 pound bill. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
When they was giving cats 100 to 1 for cracks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and by the grace of God, I didn't get caught up in it, but you know, only thing I can think differently is that I was doing me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I want to get into.
And look,
Go ahead.
nah. I love the fact that you said, hold up, hey, y'all gotta chill because I'm doing the interview. All right, we live. Pardon. D Money's son here, my son here. They kicking it, But you said that you had the first album, right?
Yeah.
You know y'all don't throw no ball in the house though, man. In the garage pulling out of here. But look, I gotta tell this story. Right? The Representative, first album come out. I put Roger Clay on the album because I wanted people that I went to school with and stuff to know that I put an album out. Because I know they didn't know me yet, whatever. And what I learned was, you know, it's not that your homie's not going to support you. They will support you, but they got lives. And they going through their own lives and experiences. They got kids, they got ladies and stuff like that. But yeah, they would support me buying my tapes and stuff like that. But it blew my mind when I was downtown and a white guy, a white boy was like, he ran up to me like, "Little, I got your album." I was looking like, "Man, you don't got my album, man." And he was like, "Yeah, I bought it from Sam Goody's down at the gallery." I just looked at him. And I was just like, wow. So I used to go around to the Sam Goody's and I'd be like, they was selling, and I'd be like, I didn't know it was a lot of, I don't want to say white supporters, but it was a lot. It was a lot of people that I didn't know that were supporting. When you put out an album in your mind, you want your homies, your friends, people you went to school with to support you. But then you realize, like, man, it's a whole, you know what I'm saying? I know now that in the new millennium we understand it, but back then, that's one of the things that I had to experience. And I'm just saying that because the guys that put out material now, I know what you do it for. First, you want your homies, your family, your friends to hear. You want the world to hear it too, but then how you figure out the world is checking you out. It's puzzling, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And I appreciate you copying my first album, my dude.
Oh no, man, it's no problem, yo. We was happy to see somebody from Head, really doing it, and it meant more to me because you never stop. You never stop, you know what I mean? And then I saw you working with other artists here, like, rest in peace, CDS. CDS was my man. We used to hang together like every day.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
And I remember, he got me a job, right? We was working a job together, and he had to take a leave of absence or whatever because he was on tour with y'all. You know what I mean? Like that was huge. That was huge.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about that. Was that Morpheus days?
Nah, man. My first two albums, The Representative and The White Cat, was actually I distributed them. I went and done the deal for Sam Goody's and the mom and pop spot. I did that on my own. And shameless plug, man. ClayWayRecords.bandcamp.com. You can check some of those older materials, some of that older material that I done. You know what I mean? ClayWayRecords.bandcamp.com. But Morpheus didn't come in the picture to my third album, which is the Burgundy, with me standing in front of the Burgundy Escalade. I call it the Burgundy album. That's when Morpheus came to me and said, "Man, why don't you let us distribute you?" You know what I'm saying? And I used to tell guys that when I had distribution, like, "Yo, can you get me distribution?" And I was like, "Yo, I ain't never asked for distribution. I was cool with Sam Goodies and all of that because I was getting $9.99 at the time. These was $14.99. So you
Right.
just think about that. You know what I'm saying? You sell 1,000 CDs at $10 basically a pop. It don't take a brainiac to figure that out. It's like crack money. You know, it's like you battling up dimes. So 10 times 1,000 is 10 grand. Like, and no middleman. You understand what I'm saying? The checks back then came in the mail. So what the hell I needed distribution? My mind wasn't that big yet. I wasn't thinking about New York and all these other places. I was just happy with getting my twos and foos. But when Morpheus came in, and I shout out to Dave from Morpheus,
Yeah.
they widened the spectrum.
Right.
They took it to a national level. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
had more accounts and more connections than I had. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that at the time. It was all a learning process. So it still helped elevate it. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Morpheus. But
Yeah.
I did appreciate the doing the consignment form with Sam Goodies and Mom and Pops because it was straight and direct to, to the consumer. It's like the internet now, but no middleman. See, the distribution company to me became the middleman, and it's like, damn. The only thing I didn't like about that was, okay, you told me I sold X amount of records, and you paying me for this amount of records, but how many goddamn records I know that you really manufacture? You understand what I'm saying? Not saying that they lying or not, but
There's a
you
chance.
don't leave money on the table to tempt nobody, because you don't have to be a thief to tempt somebody to take your money. So
Yeah.
but I still, much respect to them. I'm good friends with them, but that's the only problem I had with distribution. Like, I don't really know how many records I'm selling. I know how much money y'all giving me, and I'm getting paid for, but I don't. Back then, I manufactured and pressed my own records, so I know if I pressed up 1,000, 2,000 CDs, and I sold 2,000 CDs, I knew that was 20 grand. I don't know what the hell y'all manufacturing. You saying X amount of records, but how I really know that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that game is over now. Cause, we got the internet and everything, but I just wanted to mention that. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't more for us. You know what I'm saying?
So
Not until the Burgundy album with Cisco and all of that on Cisco on there, and I was like, at the time, the Burgundy album. I understand now, being older, it was more like it was profitable for them to distribute the album because back then I was one of the first people who had a major artist on my independent label. Like, Cisco was a multi-platinum selling artist. Nope, not just B-More. There wasn't a lot of people in the country doing that at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he signed off on it. He did the contracts with, that was a great timing and a blessing from God, man. And good looking out on that, Cisco. And he let me record the record in his house. So yeah, it was a great time. It was great timing. You know what I'm saying?
Tough. So, I'm sure everybody know, cause the Thought song was like, that shit broke records.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I
And
used to see the plaques on his wall. Like, yeah, it did numbers. And forgive me, I know sometimes I get to talking business and everything, and everybody don't really understand that language, but, for the people who do, it's a selective few who do, you know what I'm saying?
right. So, I want you to give me a rundown of just people that's heavy in the game that you've actually collaborated with, did music with, because you really, you went hard with this rap shit and really got results. So for the niggas that might not know, in the catalog, the extensive catalog, just give them a rundown
Man,
for me.
I got a horrible memory That's why me and my man, we always been close. He got a memory like an elephant.
Shout out to
But
all.
I try like, yeah, Cisco, Capadon, and just man, I hate doing that because I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna leave out of people. But yeah, I've been blessed to work with some people, and it wasn't me trying to really go hard with them. It was relationships, man. We had most of those people. We to this day we still got good relationships. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It wasn't. I'm not in the business of trying to use people. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That
what's
ain't
up.
that ain't me,
Right.
right? You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm capable of. You understand what I'm saying?
You already know I understand what you saying, yo. You will always call me. Like when you after you moved, when you came in town, you would always call me. Yo, I'm getting ready to go to the radio station, yo. Just come through. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Most niggas definitely wouldn't do that. So, I appreciate you. And I wanna get into
No problem, man.
yeah, man. And outside of all of rap shit and you know, you grew up on the same block as one of my homeboys. Shout out to Darren, shout out to Tari. Uh, but outside of that and all the music accomplishments and the movie accomplishments, the thing I respect about you the most is you really like after you was really doing shit with the rap shit and shaking and moving, you really like pause that shit to spend more time with your family.
Yeah.
That's the most gangsterous shit
Because
ever, yo. In my opinion.
yeah, because you're mature, man, and you get your values and you get your values prioritized. You know what I'm saying? Like this weekend, I had a opportunity to make some money, and shout out to my man. I ain't gonna put him out there. Good cat that I do business with. But I said, look, man, nah, I'm going home to my family because my lights was out because of this tropical storm for like 3 days.
Oh
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? So, yeah. A tropical storm came through Atlanta and my lights was out. The whole Atlanta was out of power for 3 days. Out of
Damn.
14 years of being here, that ain't never happened. So I said, look, man, I was down in Florida and I said, look, man, nah, I'm gonna go back to the house because my kids, the lights is out. And he just they couldn't understand why I didn't want to get the money. And I'm like, look, man, I like getting the money and it's necessary, but my family come first. You know what I'm saying? It got cold this weekend, and I had to get home, man. You know what I'm saying? I got two fireplaces, and I had to get home, light them up. I can't, I can't leave that to my kids or my lady. I got them on it. I know that sounds crazy, but you understand what I'm saying? I got to get home and make sure they good, make sure there's heat in the house. You know what I'm saying? The money. Check this out. You know, we can't get the time back. We can get the money back. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? When the time with them is most valuable. So I used to
Indeed.
be an asshole though. Don't get it twisted. I used to be about the money, and I see that's why I ain't gonna get into politics, but a lot of people chase the money, and money is a lot of people's God. I get it because it's necessary, right? And I ain't killing no goddamn body over no money. I ain't killing myself over no damn money. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna be here after I'm dead and gone. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I need to secure the ones that I love, that I care most about. You know what I'm saying?
That's grown man talk.
So that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Get the money. Success is the best, but don't don't jump out the window. I always ask my kids like, would you let somebody smash a pop in your face for $100? And they all better say no, because keep your integrity, because you can get the $100 somewhere else.
Indeed.
I mean, I know it's situations and people hear me talking. It's people out there that's fucked up, man. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I do get it, but try not try not to chase the money and get the money that's necessary. But man, prioritize, man. My priority is God first, my family second, then I get the money. You know what I'm saying?
Salute for that. Now,
Appreciate you.
likewise. Now, with all the shit that's going on right now, do you feel like our people just need to? Do you feel like we need a separate nation to
Well,
really have freedom?
well, we not monolithic, man. We not all the same. You know what I'm saying? That would be great. That's a great idea, and maybe it can materialize into reality. But I'm gonna just be honest with you. You know, the blood that runs through my veins, your veins, and you know, and our family and friends' veins, that people's man put blood, sweat, and tears. Some of them lost their lives to establish this country. And I'm not just about to hand it over to no motherfucker who don't like me because of the color of my skin, right? Fuck you. That's how I feel, right? You understand what I'm saying? Nah, we're dominant. First of all, I don't want to go too far to the left. I try to really stay away from that politics shit because you're not going to change nobody's ideology, right? You're not going to change motherfuckers' opinion on it. So I really don't even like discussing that. But from my window, like, nah, man, we got people here that's been here for hundreds of years that put in work here for us to be here. So I belong here, right? And ain't no motherfucker gonna tell me what I can and can't do. Like when I say you gotta push they knee off your neck, right? I don't mean the George Floyd situation. I mean in general, right? You gotta change your whole style of thinking and maneuver a way that they can't stop you. You know what I mean? Like if a motherfucker think he better, he can play football better than me because of the color of his skin, but you don't practice, you don't work out. All right, go for it, homie. While I'm out there motherfucker practicing every day, I'm gonna run laps around your motherfucking ass. So you just gave me an edge. So be racist all the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? Now I know the justice system, that's a whole nother ball game. But
Right.
even with that, you gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. I got caught up in many situations. Like my mother is very direct, and she would say shit to me like, "You love giving the white man your money, right?" And that would fuck me up when she say that shit. Like she talking about paying lawyers, bails, but it made me say, "Let me figure this shit out." But I knew when I paid that motherfucking lawyer, and he had them connections, that once I put that motherfucking shield in front of me, that I can maneuver through a situation. Now I know that ain't always the case, and people like I ain't got no money to do that, but I'm just saying whatever your situation is, you gotta figure that shit out. You know what I mean? But nah, we're a dominant species. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing as race for real, but that's my theory. And
Right.
ain't nobody gonna push me out of where I think I fucking belong. You know what I'm saying? And that's my take on it, man.
Gotcha. So
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, having our own nation would be great. I mean, shit, we got Africa. I know Africa ain't one country, different countries, it's a continent, but you know, I always said we had our own country. Look what they did in Haiti. The motherfuckers killed the motherfucking slave owners, and that's why we don't support Haiti. That's why we don't give them no support for Haiti. That's my take on it. They don't teach that history, but motherfucking, you know what I mean? Haiti ran them motherfuckers out.
salute,
Yeah. You know what
salute.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. We powerful, man. We powerful people. We not monolithic. We not all the same. We don't all arrive at the same place at the same time. We're not gonna all grow at the same rate, you know. But even back in the Martin Luther King days, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King didn't agree on everything, but they came together and worked for common causes on certain things, and that's where we gotta go, man.
Indeed. So
You
what's
know what I'm saying?
indeed? So what's next on the table for you? Like, is there another movie coming out?
Man, yeah, it's definitely another movie coming out. We definitely gonna continue to do movies. do projects. Just continue working in entertainment, man. Whatever feels right, what feels good, we're gonna do, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not about stopping for the sake of stopping. If it feels right, we're gonna continue to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, have you directed
Yeah.
anything, or are you interested in directing anything? If you haven't,
Hey, look, I gotta go to direct a movie, and we figuring that out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when the universe aligns the right way, man, like I said, and it feels right, we definitely gonna get it done, man. We're gonna continue on doing. As the world keep turning, we're gonna keep earning. You know what I'm saying?
but but I'm looking forward to it, man.
Likewise, likewise.
Yeah,
And
man.
but definitely, people gotta check that Unplugged movie on Amazon Prime and Tubi TV. Right,
Indeed.
that's the latest project that's out right now. Definitely check that. I had a great time doing that. Shout out to Derek Prince, Derek D Money Jones, Shorty Reds, Krills, O, Nick, Mike Recca, Gia, Capadon, I'm my man Kelso, you know, Tayshawn Springs, man, Spriggs, everybody that participated in that movie, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely want to give some love for that. Unplugged, man. Amazon Prime, Tubi TV. It's been successful. It, it's well received. People enjoy it. I'm definitely thankful for that. And look for some future projects, man. We're working on something now. It's a big project, so it's gonna take a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what's up, though. You staying busy with the movie shit. That's definitely what's up.
Gotta stay busy in life, man. Gotta stay busy in life, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The movie shit is a big deal, though, man. That's a big deal.
It's a it's a it's a good look, man. It's a great look, man. It's a lot of work. It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? But it's doable. And you know what I'm saying? I still get gratification from the music though, man. Like being in the studio creating, it's like it's like the feel I had when I was going to clubs back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a great feeling to be in the studio, to work with people and to feel good. You know what I'm saying? And y'all come up with something from scratch. That's a blessing, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still love that too. I do.
Yeah. We older, we getting older. I don't try to ride no wave. I don't follow no trends. You know what I'm saying? Like my man said, yo, you still say be more, yo. Yeah, because when I left Be More, that's what we were saying.
Right.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't got the new culture after I left. I'm still stuck with what I was when I moved, what I had in me. Like, so I can't tell you, like, I'm not even about to act like I'm hip and know all of that. That's not how I move, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to follow no Atlanta culture. I just, you might hear me say, like my man say, man, you say goddamn 100 times. I didn't realize that. But, you know, your environment, man, you're a product in your environment. You pick up things and you're unaware of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad you're doing the show, man. You're working with some real good people over there, man. You know what I'm saying? I got history with them, man. They part of my being as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to E Man. You
Indeed.
know what I'm saying? My man Jamello. You know what I
Indeed.
mean? Big body here, good dude. You know what I
Indeed.
mean? Shouts out to them dudes, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's always a pleasure, and hopefully, uh, we well. I know you holler at me when you come back up this way anyway, but hopefully we can link up. You know what I mean, and get something done,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you being this solid dude as well, man. Shout out my man John Cashland, right? He always bless me with the latest, man.
That
Gotta
shit
give
hard.
him some props, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
people always say support black businesses, right? I really don't say that too much. I've been doing it for years. in nature. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my man Cashland, John Cashland, entrepreneur. He's got his own clothing line out of Baltimore, man. I don't think the guy gets enough props. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
he's doing big things as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
And it's been around for a minute.
yeah. Look, I don't want to hold you too long. I want to let my man D Money. My man D Money came down to the ATL. He fucked with me. I'm about to get him wet. You know what I'm saying? But look, before I get off D Money, I've been knowing him for years. I've been working with him for years. He a good dude, and I don't mean like just a good dude, man. The man coaches. He coaches his son football team. He's on the travel league. I got the utmost respect for those type of people, man, who put in work with their kids, their family. You know what I'm saying? And you know damn well he my man, because I don't welcome any goddamn body in my house. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
My lady was like, "Why you doing the interview in here?" I'm like, "Man, these my people." She's like, "You got this shit behind you, and you got a ladder." Man, these my goddamn people, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, shout out to you, man. Much respect. Much
Likewise.
success. We're gonna build.
Indeed.
I'm gonna pass this to D Money. Let him build with you, man. And it's always a pleasure, my dude.
Indeed. Love.
All right, love, man. Salute.
Salute. Mr. Mr. Money.
Hey, man, you know where to send my check, right?
What's up with you, buddy?
Mr. Bob, man, what's up, dog? What's up with you? I fish today. Fish for that Bully Boys show. And shout out to the Bully Boys traveling team, man.
Indeed.
Coach G. Yeah, Coach G. Coach Bernie. West. My man. Cash. Sam. Yeah. My man Big Goose. Had to get that out. Shout out to Team Punishment. My whole staff. What's up with you?
What's going on, fam? What you doing down there, man?
Man, just doing. I was ATL, hollered at a couple folks I got down here. So I definitely had to come by, holler at my man Clay. Y'all already know that.
Yeah. So at your earliest convenience, whenever we can link up, I'm definitely trying to get you on here, man. In person, you know what I mean?
Oh.
I'm glad you on now. But you know.
Yeah, I'm down here with my man Clay right now. He got about 1,000 hand sanitizer, so ain't no germs in this motherfucker either.
That's what's up, yo. I used to get on my wife's nerves with that shit, man. Niggas used to crack on me like I was crazy, and now it's like, you know, I'm some type of prophet type of dude, cause I told y'all niggas, man, you better keep this shit around, nigga. And then the big Wham Boogie came.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I still don't believe it. I still don't believe in that though, bro. You know what I mean?
That's fine. I was
Believe in it.
on it before the pandemic. I was on it before the pandemic.
Is it really a pandemic?
That's what they call it. I just like to keep my hands clean. That's just felt like you should if you could. That's just me.
Peace.
So what do the fans have? No, it's all good. What do the fans have to it? What are you working on right now? What can the fans expect to see in the near future from D Money?
Lord D Money.
Ah, indeed. Tell him I said what's up.
Yeah. That's just interrupt me. It just left out. But Lord D Money. You know, I never been big on myself. Everybody know me. They know that. You know. Even when I had my record label, it was all about pushing the BLB boys, break the law boys. You know. what's going on. Anybody mess with me, they just gotta really be underground, you know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but Lord D Money though, man. Soon we touch back down in Baltimore, I'm gonna make some arrangements so we can get this video shoot started up.
Got you.
Let
So
E-Man, I'm coming through on one of them.
you hear him, right? Yeah, he can hear you. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So as far as the coaching, what's next up for you with that? Is there anything that you working on with that?
But preparing these young black men to be strong black men, that's the number one goal. First of all, I had to say that. You know, um, they got a lot of obstacles in front of them. That's one of the reasons why I even give my time coaching. I just want to put that out there. Uh, we're going to do is just keep on working with Team Punishment, build them up, get them prepared for the next season coming up with the Eastside Raiders, because that's who they'll be. And, just continue what we doing, man. That's it.
How long
Making
you
them better men.
indeed? How long you been doing that?
Oh, man, shoot. Been off about 10.
10.
Off.
Okay.
About 3 straight strong now.
That's what's up. Salute. And you
Already, bro.
and you got the clothing line.
Yeah, it's coming soon. We're gonna keep that on the hush till it come out, baby.
Oh, my
You
bad.
already know what it is.
My bad.
No, you good. You good, bro.
Congratulations on that though.
Right. You know you be one of the first ones to get it.
I appreciate that.
You know.
I
You
appreciate
know
that.
that. You know.
I appreciate that.
You know that. You know that.
So have you been working on cause I know you had songs. Are you dropping a project for those songs that you've been working on?
Yeah, I probably just, if I drop something, man, for people, it'd just be like, I don't know, call it D Money Thoughts or something. Do something. I ain't really trying to make it a project. I normally just have something on my chest or my mind, and I normally like to just get it off. That's all it is.
I mean, I've made some fucking classics with you, buddy. You know what I mean?
Ain't no question, man. I like every joint I did with you, bro. You know, and that's why I did more than one with you, because I respect your mind and your wordplay.
Likewise.
If you was BS, I wouldn't even. You know, if you was BS, I wouldn't even have done nothing with you. You know.
Oh no! One thing I respect about D Money is D Money's gonna tell you exactly how D Money feel, and it'll be respectable if you're being respectable. But he's gonna tell you exactly how he feel.
Got to. We got always speak each other. We always gotta speak to each other like men. You know.
Indeed. So you in the movie? You in the movie too, right?
Yeah, unplugged, ain't no question. My man Clay asked me to come through, and I did it. You know, they gave me a role that was, one of my personalities in life. You know, I feel like in life we go in different stages in life. You know, we got different personalities in life. So I was able to tap into one of my old personalities, and I enjoyed the experience. And it came out actually better than I thought. And I think everybody should go check out Unplugged.
On Amazon Prime, right?
On Amazon Prime, yep.
Right. Go check that shit out right now,
and
nigga.
Tubi TV, yeah. Man, they gotta check it out, man. I actually enjoyed it. Like, I'll be honest, I was like, man, how this gonna come out? Because when you do your parts and you don't know nobody else's parts, and then when you see them put it together, and shout out Dirk too.
Indeed.
And they did a good job.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah. And then I'm looking forward to working on a new project with this guy named E-Man.
Indeed. Salute. He's producing this shit right now, by the way. And E-Man and P is always gonna be extra special shout out to them because they actually they were my motivation that I was actually physically around that made me wanna do this
Right.
podcast and shit. I actually like
Hey,
this
man,
shit better than music right now.
Right, man. Well, you good at it. You
I
good at
appreciate
brother.
it. Thank you, yo. That mean a lot,
You know what
yo.
I mean? You know, you being genuine who you are when I'm around you. You know, and the world can see. You know, you
Likewise.
being who you are, man.
Likewise.
You
So look, before we end the show, I gotta get your opinion.
Right.
Do our people need independent territory? Do we need separation from the system that we've been a part of?
We've been needed separation. Even Dr. King said back then that he felt like he led his people into damnation.
Ah,
Because you know, when you're dealing with people, right, where it's been decades after decades, and they still the same, you know.
after you try to be
If I
nice.
walk in,
My bad.
if I have a lion, and I walk in his den, year one or year two, whatever, he gonna try to chew my ass up. If I come back 10 years later, he gonna chew my ass up. So when you got people that's not gonna ever change, never, no matter what, us as the people gotta face that. And to even build on what Clay was saying, you know, you gotta understand that we was already over here. I'll ask anybody to show me a slave ship. I'll ask them to show me the wheel of a slave ship. You know? Because before any race was here, that's why Malcolm X and Farrakhan always say before us there was none, and that us be no more. I mean, we roam these earths, you know? And now it's a spiritual awakening, and they know it. This is an awakening that they really can't stop.
Don't you love
But
it?
on the fact that,
My
yeah,
bad. Don't you love it?
love it.
I love it.
I love it, man. You know? And actually, you know, spiritual awakening as I continuously eat humble pie,
Right.
you know,
Hey, look, man.
because I be lying.
E-Man was saying we gotta get ready.
Hey, bro.
Cut it. Listen, we're going to talk about that on the D Money interview. Here,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
at everybody
You
earliest
know,
convenience.
when you bring that up. Right. Right.
I'm looking forward
Let's
to
do
it.
it, man. Hey,
ASAP. We gonna do it as
sit
soon
here
as
with my
possible.
man Clay showing hospital. My man Clay showing great hospitality. He got a great home. He got a great family. He's a good dude.
In the house with
I
his
would
family.
definitely wouldn't have came down to A without coming to holler at me. You know, he been a good dude since I met him. And me and him never had a problem, you know, that I know of anyway. You know what I mean? And so always surround yourself with good dudes, man. I leave on that note.
Pleasure, brother. Love.
All right.
Yeah, do an extra, and then we can thank you for watching. Thanks.
Shout out to all the fans watching, you know what I mean? Everybody that's been supporting everything that all of us have been doing, man. It can't be done without y'all. You know what I mean? Grab them projects, man. Go get that Unplugged on Amazon Prime right now. There's no excuses. Do it.